actually happen if Israel and Iran went to full-scale war, and the United States stepped in to help Israel destroy Iran's military and nuclear infrastructure. In this video, we dive deep into what such a scenario would look like. The consequences go far beyond the battlefield. They could reshape the entire world. Stay with us to the end, because what's unfolding is not just political, it's prophetic. Part 1. The Spark of War. Tensions between Israel and Iran have been building for years, but recently it reached a boiling point. After years of intelligence warnings and increasing threats, Israel launched Operation Rising Lion, a preemptive and highly coordinated strike on over 100 Iranian sites. These targets included nuclear enrichment facilities, missile silos, command centers, and high-ranking military officials within the Iranian Revolutionary Guard. Iran's response? Swift and brutal. Hundreds of ballistic missiles and drones were launched at Israeli population centers and air bases. Explosions rocked cities like Tel Aviv, Haifa, and Beersheba. The United States air raid sirens blared across the war escalated, and the Iron Dome defense system struggled to intercept the massive wave. Would it stand beside its longtime ally, Israel? Behind closed doors, intelligence reports suggested that the United States, under President Trump, had already drawn up plans for military intervention. According to leaked defense briefings, Trump privately approved a joint strike protocol. If Iran reached certain red lines, the U.S. would authorize the use of bunker-buster bombs on Iran's deeply buried nuclear facilities. American warships moved into position in the Persian Gulf. F-22 fighter jets and B-2 bombers were placed on high alert. The Pentagon made it clear, if Iran launched attacks beyond a certain threshold, America would respond, not with words but with firepower. Part 3. The region erupts. But a war between Israel and Iran would never stay between just those two countries. Iran's network of regional proxies quickly entered the conflict. Hezbollah in Lebanon fired thousands of rockets into northern Israel, overwhelming missile defenses and leaving entire towns in ruins. From Syria and Iraq, Iranian-backed militias launched cross-border strikes. In Yemen, the Houthi rebels threatened to target Israeli and Saudi interests. Israel responded with airstrikes across the region, flattening Hezbollah command posts in Beirut, weapons depots in Syria, and training camps in Iraq. Civilians across the Middle East paid the highest price. Entire neighborhoods were reduced to rubble. Electricity and water systems failed. Refugees fled by the millions. What began as a surgical strike had spiraled into a full-blown regional war. Part 4. Global shockwaves, the economic collapse. The war didn't just destabilize the Middle East, it rocked the global economy. Iran blocked the Strait of Hormuz, through which 1/5 of the world's oil supply flows. Tankers were attacked, shipping was halted, and within days, oil prices surged past $200 a barrel. Gasoline prices across the United States, Europe, and Asia hit record highs. Stock markets crashed, airlines grounded flights, inflation soared. Developing nations that relied on fuel imports suffered humanitarian crises. In less than a week, the war in the Middle East triggered the worst economic freefall since the 2008 financial crisis.